Brenda, I know that in your books and in your seminars, you use a lot of different tools for transformation. Now, do you ever use numerology?
Absolutely. It's one of my favorite sciences. Have you ever wondered why the number 3 shows up in every spiritual tradition? There's a trinity. It's balance. Or why the number 7, like 7 days of the week, 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 master endocrine glands in the body, and the 7 mystical chakras. Numbers definitely mean something.
You're so right, Brenda. And that's exactly what I've learned over the years from our dear friend Michele Bernhardt, who's an expert in numerology. So I've asked her to give us a quick overview of how it can help us all.
Each number has a vibration. It means something. You know, 1, the number 1, right there. You know, the number 1, we know it. You know, it's so funny how things that become popular come from someplace. Why is the number 1 number 1? I'm number 1. That number 1 is the beginning. So people who are born on the 1st or the 10th, you know, they need to initiate. On a positive side, they should be leaders. They want to start something. The number 2, so if you're born on the 2nd or the 20th, you know, it's sensitive. It's a rounder number. It's more feminine. It's more emotional, artistic. The 3 is about communication. You know, it's the birth of miracles. The 4 is, even the shape of the numbers tell you something. The 4 is about solidity, structure, foundation, you know. And the 5 is, it's about communication to the masses. It's also a miracle number. It's very active. So people that are born on the 5th or the 14th, or, you know, numbers that add up to a 5, like to communicate to large groups, and they have to be active. The 6, oh, the 6 is a beautiful number. It's a sign, it's a number of beauty, sensitive. Sometimes the 6 goes to excess. So the tendency, not like if you're born on the 6, you have to worry that it's just an idea, could be. And excess could be that they're over-disciplined, like they work out too much, or they drink too much. It's a tendency to go a little bit too much. The 7 they call the monk number. So 7s love to be by the water. They need the water usually. And also time away from people to recharge. But it's a great healing number. So often you'll find doctors and people that, or, you know, massage therapists, people who are really, you know, Reiki and stuff like that, good with their hands, have a 7 in their numbers. The 8, big number, power, transformation, the ability to see what's underneath the surface. And the 9 is a very spiritual number. It's a completion number, very wise, very humanitarian. Then when we hit the 10, it amplifies the number 1. So it's still new beginnings. It has the 1 vibration, but it's even bigger, you know?
That's interesting because we're going into our 10th season. This is our 10th season. So I was going to ask you what that means.
Wow, well, that's perfect. It's perfect. I love it. It's new beginnings and even a bigger, higher level. So you've jumped up. So it has new. So you want to do some things new in a new way. Try different things. It's like all new territory. Wonderful. And the 0 is like limitless. So you connect those two. So that's beautiful. Perfect. 11 and 22 are master numbers. The 11 is a master number on the spiritual plane. So the people, it's hard, it's not always easy to stay on that high level. So not that the 2 is low, but 1 and 1, 11, can be at 2, so it's sensitive. A lot of 11s juggle, you know, 2 of everything. 2 names, 2 boyfriends, you know, 2 addresses, 2 places that they live, like 2s. And then the 22 is a master number, it's like the master builder. Like 2 and 2 is 4, so the 4 is like a builder structure. So it's the ability to be really great on this plane.
I use the number 5 because, as Michele just said, it's a miracle number, and it opens the door for you to think of more of your personal assets.
Well, anything that can help us have deeper insight into ourselves or bring us miracles is a good thing, of course.